Hi, sorry guys if you're a different direction. My battery was going low, so I had to move the camera. Oh, so I'll go back over the ingredients with you again. And I always put food prepare gloves. Okay. So here we have our ground beef. I believe it's probably a pound. I don't know what this is, but anyway, probably a pound. I'm gonna be mixing. Oh man, I'm gonna be mixing everything in this bowl, and I just spilled. Oh man, whatever. So I have tomato sauce. I'm gonna use this meatloaf mix. I got some Progresso Italian style breadcrumbs. We have eggs, and I'm gonna use this garlic and parsley stuff. And we have minced onion. We have Italian seasoning. Okay, and then I'm going to put some 3 cheese because I don't know where my Parmesan is. Okay. Okay, so right now we're going to cut our meat open. And just cut it like that. I know I was using this. This is not the dish or the thing that we're gonna mix it, or I mean not mix it. We're not gonna bake it in this little thing here. I'm gonna use my Temptations thing. Which I had a feeling it was. That's where it is. We're gonna have to. You know this roll of beef. You know what this is good for also to make sliders with, because you can cut it to like this in slices to have your make your sliders in. I'm just gonna do that so we can get our ingredients. Okay. So I did that with the beef. Alright, let me take these gloves off because I'm going to go ahead and start putting in our stuff. So, and the reason why I chose this bowl because I can crack an egg really easily with it. Okay. So we're going to put we're just going to start cutting things. Okay, we'll put our spice. Okay, so we're going to do Italian seasoning. Put that in there. And when my grandmother did this, we don't measure anything. So, like I said, Italian people most of the time do not measure a thing. They just put whatever they like in it. And whatever in whatever amounts they want usually, and like I said, that's the way I do it. I just put whatever in and then mix it around. Okay. Now we're gonna put the garlic and parsley. Like I said, don't measure anything. Now that's gonna seem like it's gonna make it, but then like I said, we're gonna. This lid is, oh, never mind, I just fixed it. I don't need that anymore then. Okay, so we're going to add this packet. Now, this is a packet of like dry meatloaf mix, but I have the liquid tomato sauce, so it'll make it wet. Okay. So I'm just going to add some of that in here. Okay, just just gonna add probably, I go not even half a bag of that, and then we're gonna put our breadcrumbs, just a little bit of breadcrumbs, and then I'm probably gonna break I'll crack 2 eggs, I guess. I'm gonna put 2 eggs in that. Oh, it's already smelling really good, guys. So we're gonna crack 2 eggs in there. Oops. And yes, I did get an eggshell in there. Okay, got it out. Okay. Alright, so we got 2 eggs in there. Ugh. 2 eggs in there. Shoot. Okay. Just wipe my hands really quickly, and I'm going to put another thing of gloves on. I gotta add, and then I'm gonna put my cheese, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put that cheese in there. Alright, so I'm gonna put my gloves back on. Now, this is the Temptations that I'm using. I'm gonna put it in this bowl, this loaf thing. Oops. Okay. So then we're gonna mix it, and then we're gonna mold it and put it in our dish. And then I'm gonna put that little bit of that sauce right on top. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna get in here. Okay, everybody else makes it look easy. Let's get our. Now remember, somebody had said to make sure that you used very cold beef. Because stuff will not mix very well. I might have to add more, what do you call it? I'm gonna have to add more breadcrumbs to this. Okay, you can see it now. Okay, let me take this off. Because I think I should put 1 egg, not 2, but whatever. Alright, add some more of that. Make it a little, okay, here we go. More binding. Oops. There we go. Got really binding now. Okay. I was gonna spray this, but I don't think we don't have to spray it. Alright. So we got it like this. We're gonna mold it into our loaf. There we go. Alright. Okay, guys. We got it molded into our loaf. This pan works out perfect for this, because I'm gonna use my small oven to cook it in. Okay. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Are we still on? Okie dokie. Hope so. And I'm sorry if you're gonna see this a different way than I usually film, but like I said, that. Alright. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to grab a can. You know what? I'm not gonna use that. I'm going to use the prego sauce that I could just go. Let's see. Yeah, I'll use this instead of that because I'm being lazy right now. So I have some prego meat sauce. I'm gonna use because it has a full top, and I'm just gonna put a little of that on top here. And this is going to be my lunch. And this is lunch for today. So, from what I've seen, people have been putting this on for, I believe 45, let me see. I'm actually going to read, I'm going to do back of what's on here, so. 350 degrees, 45 minutes. I'm gonna bake this for 45 minutes in the oven. And so I'm at my dining room right now. I'm gonna have to take that into the kitchen so that I could get that in the oven. So now we're not wasting this. This is by Tempo. They used to sell this years ago, Tempo. And I believe my grandmother used to buy something with Tempo, and I can't remember, something else that was like a Tempo seasoning. But I'm gonna just seal this back up, and I'm gonna just reuse it because you can make meatballs and other things out of that. So comes in handy. I do also have a Sloppy Joe seasoning kit, or one of these seasoning mixes. So we're gonna preserve that. We're gonna preserve the sauce because that ain't going to waste. Because what's gonna happen is that sauce is gonna bake into this meat. Okay, so then I'm gonna just have the rest of it. So when it comes out of the oven, I might throw a little Parmesan on top when I find it, and then bake it. So I'm gonna have to cut this off, and I'll have to make a part 2 for you to see the finished product. Thanks so much. Give a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. And again, the Italian meatloaf. And I will put what I used in the description below so that you guys could do that. And then maybe trying to make it. I know I used some canned products, but if I had my garden, I would be doing it with homemade sauce. Believe me. I have homemade. I made sauce, but it's frozen. But that's why I just said, boom. I'm just going to. But like I said, these cooking videos are for people learning how to cook, or the busy working person that wants to